Good morning. This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe with my very special guest co-host of the day from the Discovery Center, my dear friend Terry O'Shell.
Good morning.
Good morning, Terry. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm petrified, but I'm good.
See, you don't need to be. It's like us talking back in the office just now. That's exactly what we're doing now.
Okay, that's what we're going to do.
We're just talking. When I text,
we're good.
Now, you did have some trepidations about coming on.
I did.
I text her, and it took you forever to even agree to come.
It did. It did. I had to think about it. I had to deliberate and all.
What was your thought process?
You mean what I put in the text?
You don't have to go into details.
I just said, why would you want me? I'm short. I'm above a certain age. I can't sing or dance. I don't know how to do, which is obvious, my makeup and hair. And I have a southern squeaky voice.
And I said, that's why we want you. Because you're
exactly
awesome.
what you said.
I did. I said, that's exactly why. Because you are so, every time you've been on with other businesses in the past. Mm-hmm. You're now at the Discovery Center, which we love also. Mm-hmm. But you always are so happy and full of zest and love of life, and that's what we like about our guest co-host is just somebody who's happy.
Well, thank you.
And you are every time I run into you.
Thank you. You make me happy.
Well, you make me happy.
Aww.
Seriously, it's all the feels today on the show. All the feels.
All the feels.
My favorite thing Terry O'Shell has ever said to me, and I know Terry. Okay, like we've met each other quite a few times. Mm-hmm. I was at Price Cutter shopping.
Oh God, not that story.
It is my favorite story ever because you're so adorable. In this, I was in my shopping cart by the meat counter, and you come up and talk to me, and we're talking, and you go, by the way, I'm Terry O'Shell, Mike's wife. And I'm like, I know who you are.
Well, you're famous, and I hear people come up to you all the time, so I wanted to make sure you knew who I was. So.
No, but I will say, Price Cutter is the place to go to talk to the fans of the show. Because it is amazing. Every time I go there, I block off a certain amount of time because I know I'm going to be visiting, and I love that. Yeah. I don't mind. I tell the people, it's like, I don't mind. If you see me, talk to me. Yeah. Let's visit. Yeah. I never mind that.
And it was just so funny because, I mean, I expect you say you shop there, and I felt like a stalker. I was coming up behind you like, is that really him? Let me know.
That is adorable, first of all.
It was fun.
It was very fun. So we always joke when sometimes I do that now, I'm like, oh, I'm Jeremy Ray, by the way. You know, I'm Jeremy Ray. Like, yeah, okay, good. And by the way, too, coming up later in the show, we'll find out everything you're doing at the Discovery Center now.
Awesome. Okay.
In fact, some really cool things that our station is going to be doing.
Yes.
Which I'm very excited about.
We are excited. We're very glad that we're doing this partnership with you guys. So.
Yes, and by the way, too, where are you from originally? Because you said you have that cute little Southern accent.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes.
And I put you on the spot. I said, if you were going to list all the states alphabetically, what state would be first?
And it took me a couple of seconds. I was like, let me spell Alaska, let me spell Alabama, but Alabama.
Alabama, first in alphabetical order. Did you have a good time going up there?
I did.
It's a good state?
I did. And we moved here from Louisiana. So the weather here, although yesterday it was a little bit more snow, but the weather reminds me. I like to have the 4 seasons.
The 4 seasons, yeah. Everybody I visit with in LA always says that, I miss the seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm kind of over them right now with all that snow.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of over that. Mm-hmm. Now, Ms. Terry O'Shell, have you met Jesse Inman, our awesome news anchor?
Nice
Greetings.
to meet you.
Oh, excellent to have met you.
So, Jesse Inman, Terry O'Shell, Natalie Nunn, Terry O'Shell, viewers, Terry O'Shell. It's a big cocktail party right now. We have the cocktails.
Yes. Where's I didn't get a cocktail. Are the hors d'oeuvres?
We just have the coffee. Where's the hors d'oeuvres?
Floating around.
We have popcorn coming up, though.
Oh, okay.
We have popcorn.
There's a meat and cheese tray in there.
Oh, yeah. I've had a lot.
Now, are you want to come over, Nat?
I can't.
Yeah. Are you want to sit, stand? What do you want to do? I don't care.
Come by.
Listen,
I don't bite.
I got nothing going on.
We fly by the seat of our pants around here.
Oh,
we never know what's happening.
We do.
Yeah, we do. That's how we operate. So.
Do you have some interesting headlines for us?
We do. Our first one comes from our own backyard here, Mountain View Liberty, where the district will have its second snow day in a row, and the principal let students know about the snow day with the help of his daughter.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah. I got the remix there to Justin Bieber's hit, Baby. So now, Natalie, introduce us to who this is. This is
Okay, this is Principal Daniels and his daughter, Dara, who is a 7th grader. They've been doing this since about 2019, and Dara wrote this song in about 10 minutes, I think, kind of rewrote the words to it. And you know what a good good sport her dad is to do that. I'm sure the kids think that's hilarious, and I just love that.
Now, we noticed Dara knew all the words to the song she wrote. Dad here having to look at the notes a couple times, refer back to the lyrics to make sure he was getting everything right. And in that video, you can actually hear her saying, all right, it's the main part now.
I haven't heard that. So, a viewer reached out to me and told me that story.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I thought it was super cute.
Now, where was that again one more time?
Mountain View?
Mountain View. Oh,
Mountain View Liberty. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, very fun. And it's really cool seeing how a lot of the districts in the Ozarks have kind of gotten on to doing things like this, making it a fun way to announce that there's no school.
Yeah.
Obviously, the kids love when there isn't school.
Yes.
I would think.
Yeah.
You know, I know
Teachers
you
do
all.
too.
Yeah, teachers as well.
Don't kid yourself.
Okay.
When we were kids, though, you know, we had to sit by the TV and watch it.
Right.
You know, like now it's so anticlimactic. Like I like that they're making it fun in some fashion.
I was just thinking, I could not imagine my principal singing on a video back in the day. Because you know, when you're younger, everybody seems old to you. And it's like, oh, they just seem so.
He looked so young to me.
Now he looks very young.
How things change.
You were
could've been
talking
in high
about
school.
alphabetical order earlier. Now, I went to Republic, so when you were waiting for all the schools to go by, you're like, all right, here we are. We're at the M's. Let's go. Give me to the R's.
Get the R's.
And, you know, you'd see like, Reed Spring. Where's Republic? No. So, yeah, it was one of those things. But now you just get on the internet and
find it.
there you are. It's right there for you.
Not as fun.
Yeah.
Or, you know what that
people
reminds me
are
of
singing.
too? Somebody posted yesterday on social, like, we need to tell these kids in the old days, we had to look at a newspaper or call to find out what time movies were playing.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember that.
Remember the old days, like, okay, and you had to wait for your movie, press 1, and here are the showtimes. I
Yes.
mean, like,
I
y'all
remember
had
calling.
it easy.
I remember calling.
Or do you remember the time and temp phone line?
Yes, was
I
that?
do remember that.
Yeah.
I used to do that. Like if we were going to take a trip or something, I would call it at the middle of the night to find out what time it was because I didn't want to wake anyone as a kid.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's like, it's 3 a.m.
But like, how funny that we used to not know what the temperature was with just the look of our phone.
Our phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to look at your dashboard in your car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Good point.
How far we've come. Wow. Lovely. Next headline, it comes from Arrowhead Stadium. Of course, huge game this weekend. Chiefs-Bengals, 5:30 over on Color 10. The Super Bowl here on Fox 49 on February 12th.
Yes.
We're excited about that. We hope the Chiefs are playing in it. But if you were thinking about going to the game this Sunday, be ready to pay up. We've got a glance for you at tickets. This is on Ticketmaster, the official partner for tickets of the NFL. The cheapest one right now, I checked this about 15 minutes before daybreak started, so about 4:45 a.m. $320 is your cheapest ticket to get into the stadium. And if you think that's bad, ticket prices are even more expensive for the Eagles-49ers game. That's on the NFC side of things in Philadelphia. So Eagles-49ers, if you want just a standing room only ticket, it's $661.
What?
And if you want to ensure you have a seat, $731.
No.
So I will say
standing.
there are about 10,000 less seats at the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium than there are at Arrowhead, because that stadium is in the middle of town. It's not as much room. Arrowhead bigger. They've made renovations, additions over the years. So and just to put this in a kind of perspective here, so $320 for this week. Last week's game, Chiefs-Jaguars, $115. You could get in for cheap.
Wow.
Only reason I went, it's well documented here on this very program.
Yeah.
I am a 3-star man. I'm very cheap. So that's why I went, because tickets were affordable. And I've been checking over and over. I don't think I'm going to be going.
Oh, I'm holding out hope.
The comfort of my couch.
Is there any chance it will go down right before the game or no? Because didn't you get your tickets last Friday, like right before?
Yes. That is the secret to buying tickets. Never buy them more than a week out. I will never do it because there are always people. There are 76,000 seats in there, and it's almost always sold out. Wow. There are always people that can't go to the game. They have something come up. They can't make it. And as the game approaches, they're willing to sell them for whatever they can take. So right before kickoff.
Not gonna be great.
No,
it's going to be
cold.
Really cold.
Snow?
No, I haven't checked Kansas City's weather. I don't think snow, but it's going to be cold.
But it was cold last weekend, right?
It was, and there was some precipitation as well. It was like a rain-snow mix.
Yeah.
But
and didn't I see you made a lot of friends while you were there?
Oh, I
saw videos of you having the best time with.
Wait, do you know those people?
Yeah, those are some friends of mine that.
He does now.
I was like, I didn't know they were friends. Yeah,
I did make friends. Yes, some friends from college. Their parents have. Back in the day, they've been season ticket holders for like 25 years. They bought an old city bus. They gutted it out, took all the seats out, and they just turned it into a tailgating beast. And they have all the food out there. They have a tent that they set up, TVs in there. Like on a normal Sunday, you could watch the other games. It's awesome. The Rush family, you all are the best.
So do they live here in town?
No, they live up in Kansas City.
Okay.
Over in Olathe.
Did you connect with the potato-eating lady?
Yeah.
No, I tried.
Okay, that was so funny.
That lady actually, and I don't remember if I told the story here on Ozarks Fox AM, but the lady who was caught eating just a plain baked potato at the game.
Saving money.
Hy-Vee actually sponsored her tailgate.
Oh, then no,
a baked potato bar. So, yeah.
Why are you against that?
Because I choose price cutter.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, I was just saying. That's the news.
I do too.
That's what it is.
We both do.
Yeah. But
there you go.
That is what it is.
But is there price cutter in Kansas City?
No.
Price chopper, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know what it